If you think this is the most ridiculous costume I've ever worn, you'd be wrong. I once was Darth Crapper, Dark Lord of EA. I really don't think this compares to it. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today's video is we're wearing a good old Splatoon hat here because you're a kid now, you're a squid now, and you're in Super Smash Bros. Now. We're going to be talking about the Super Smash Bros. Reveal, and I'm going to be telling you some of the most likely characters to be appearing in the new Super Smash Bros. Franchise and universe. And we got some crossovers going on, and that's going to be a good video, I think. So, hopefully you guys will enjoy it. Anyways, this outfit is ridiculous. I've got a Nintendo shirt, I've got a Nintendo World Champions hoodie, I have a squid hat on, and I got some love glasses on. Well, I gotta tell you, I absolutely love Nintendo, and I'm gonna let you know right now that if I'm willing to put this hat on, I mean, I really don't think it's that much of a stretch to throw on glasses like this and just hop in front of a camera and talk about video games. I see that's what separates me from the rest of them guys out there who are too embarrassed, too manly to dress up in silly costumes and talk about video games. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's just get into it. We're talking about Nintendo holding a Super Smash Bros. Switch tournament in June. Switch tournament? Well, anyways, they're going to be holding a Smash tournament in June. Nintendo's very infamous for having tournaments. Like, if you guys recall, there was the Mario Maker tournament where they had very customized Mario levels that had to be completed by some of the best Mario competing individuals out there who specialized in playing Mario games. And these people, they had to compete at a very, very serious level. And then they were presented a trophy. And that's kind of how Mario Maker was revealed. Among many other very, very important franchises going the same exact path, where they'll have these tournaments, and people will be able to play in these tournaments beforehand, playing the very, very cool game, the game that is yet to be released, and then they'll release the game so that these people who play in these tournaments, they get to play it first. This has happened with other games before as well, but Nintendo's very, very well known for it. Now, while the details are kind of sketchy and out on what exactly this tournament is going to consist of, the last person who won a Smash Bros. Tournament was presented a trophy from Reggie Fils-Aimé. So either way you slice it, it's still pretty cool to be able to meet Reggie. At the end of the day, I'd like to meet Reggie. So this leads me into my next news article, ladies and gentlemen, and this one's kind of a big one. Microsoft's executive is open to putting Banjo in the new Super Smash Bros. So this is Phil Spencer, and I saw it over on Twitter as well. This was absolutely amazing. So people were asking him, hey, would you still be interested in Banjo and Smash? And he said, yup, on Twitter. And man, a lot of people were like, wow, you know, he's seriously open to this. He says, yeah, you know, Phil Spencer, if he basically went over to Rare, the company that is under the control of Microsoft, and say, hey, you're going to be putting Banjo Kazooi into Super Smash Bros. With Nintendo, wherever Nintendo wants, you make it happen. I bet you they would be like, yeah, okay, whatever you say, you know. So that wouldn't even be a problem. The thing about it is, will this actually happen? I think we have a greater chance of seeing Banjo Kazooi in Smash as opposed to Sony and any of their characters because of the crossplay issues that Sony's been having. Although Sony is less cooperative with Microsoft than it is with Nintendo. Nevertheless, I still think we would see a greater chance of Banjo Kazooi appearing in Super Smash Bros. Than any Sony characters. But I do have a few other characters that would be very, very interesting and would be good to see appear on there. So moving on to the next character, Funimation is pulling for Goku's inclusion in the next Super Smash Bros. They tweeted it out as well that they would absolutely love to see Goku in Super Smash Bros. And yeah, I definitely support Goku on Smash, even if it was pipe dream. And this was on Twitter. It's serious. They really do want to see Goku in Super Smash Bros. Now, a lot of people are going to say, oh my god, there's no way Goku could be in Super Smash Bros. He's super OP, he's too OP. Who could even beat him? Who could fight him? This is Super Smash Bros. Okay, this is the same universe where we have Ryu from Street Fighter fighting against Rob the Robot and the dog from Duck Hunt. Okay, let's take it down a level here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Are we on the same page here? It doesn't really matter. That universe is, it's outside the box. Here's the box. Here's Super Smash Bros. Gone. Off the radar. So, Goku being in Super Smash Bros., that would be very, very strange and hard to accommodate. Man, I guess they're saying that Goku has technically made one appearance on the Switch already with Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, but you know what I mean? Like, besides that, is there really anything? No. That hasn't ever stopped it from happening, but at the same time, it's just very, very strange. Would I be in favor of it? Absolutely. I think Goku would bring something really, really great to the Super Smash Bros. Universe. And then we have my particular favorite, which I think will happen. I really do think this will happen. Crash Bandicoot for Super Smash Bros. Now, somebody actually made a fan kind of trailer thing for this, but it's kind of for the Wii U instead of like Nintendo Switch. Nevertheless, I still think Crash for Smash would work out great. I find it insanely ironic as Crash was the poster child for the Sony PlayStation, and yet now he's been on countless Nintendo consoles. He's been on countless variations of games on all sorts of consoles. But back in the day, he was a PlayStation exclusive, man. It was a really big deal. I mean, there was even a commercial where he was yelling at Nintendo's offices, and there was a parody of him getting arrested for doing so. So, very, very cool. I think Crash is very, very likely for Smash Brothers because Activision owns that license. It's not a Sony exclusive anymore. Activision is the one who can publish it, and they can publish it on whatever they want. And we're going to be getting the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy for the Nintendo Switch as well. So that's really, really important, man. Seeing that come out on the Nintendo Switch means they would already have a base model for it. And as they said before, Funimation, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, there's a high likelihood and a high chance that he likely would come over to Super Smash Bros., whether it's in DLC for later on or as an initial character. Then there's also Spyro the Dragon, possibly coming over. The likelihood of this is minimalistic, but there was a trilogy leaked by a US store. A Target Twitter representative, a Target account at Ask Target, actually did confirm that there is a Spyro the Dragon trilogy, treasure trilogy, announced, and it's leaked somehow. Like, they know it's in the development. They can't say when it's going to come out, but they did decline to answer when Metroid Prime 4 is coming out. So they're not just blowing smoke. They actually do have an idea on Spyro the Dragon's trilogy that's going to be releasing. So Spyro might be coming to the Switch again. Is there a high likelihood? Probably a little bit less than Crash Bandicoot, but once again, Spyro the Dragon is licensed out, so there's a likelihood that he may ending up on the Nintendo Switch. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's a couple other entries. I personally have an affinity for Goldeneye. I think 007 should make an appearance on the Switch version of Super Smash Bros. And I think they should just make it the Pierce Brosnan from Goldeneye, and they should just take kind of like Solid Snake's role that used to be in Super Smash Bros. And replace it with that. I think that would be really, really cool. Is it going to happen? Probably not in a million years. You would need the licensing for that, and there's just very little. Like, oh God, I don't even think they have the license anymore for it. So that's probably never going to happen. Could potentially Doomslayer make it onto Super Smash Bros.? Maybe. I mean, people will sit there and say, oh, he's too violent. That's way too far. But then Bayonetta's on Super Smash Bros. So there's the possibility. We're also likely going to see Mario being in his Super Mario Odyssey form on the Switch. And then, of course, we've already seen hints of Link being the Breath of the Wild Link variation. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's there's really not much else to say about this. If you did enjoy the video, leave me a big like and let me know your own speculations for who you think is going to be in Smash Brothers. I don't really do speculative videos like this because I usually like to deal on facts, but nevertheless, I do think that there is a high likelihood of some of the characters I mentioned appearing on Super Smash Bros. For the Switch, especially Goku and Crash, as well as Banjo Kazooi. If Banjo Kazooi makes it in, I mean, that's just going to blow my mind. I don't know about you, so let me know in the comments below. If you dislike this video and you just can't get over the sunglasses here or the hat, let me know with a big dislike and a comment down below so that I can do better in the future. I've been here, Protomario, and I'm signing out. As always, good gaming, God bless, and I'm off to play me some Super Smash Brothers. Well, the Wii U version at least before the Switch comes out. Yeah, and at that point in time, when the Switch version comes out, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to throw their Wii U in the trash. Well, maybe they'll keep it for Mario Maker, but eventually, I'm sure Mario Maker is going to come out for the Switch. We'll just see. Anyways, you guys have yourselves a good day.